All right, guys, so I'm going to make some beet juice, and for that, we're going to use a Beach Hamilton juicer. I have a nice handy dandy pot here. I have some beets, some Honeycrisp apple. They have a nice sweet, slightly tart taste. The juice of a lemon. I usually use 2 lemons, but I only have one. I usually use a fresh pineapple, but I don't have that today, so I'm going to use the Dole pineapple juice, a hint of cinnamon, and then some honey. So this is going to make a lot of noise, but you can feel free to mute your line. So let's go on and get started. We'll start with the beets first. Oh, I did forget to mention we do add carrots. We'll start with these first. Then we'll remove the pulp and use that as part of our compost. And the apples right now, I just tossed those away, but I guess you could add that to your baked goods. And the skins of the lemons, will save these because I tend to use the skins along with some white vinegar to make my household cleanser. So let's get into this. So I'm going to turn on this juicer. Again, it makes a lot of noise, but it's going to go really, really fast. So, oh wow, it's getting late. Okay, so now that I have the beets and the carrots juiced, I'm going to empty out the chute in the back. So here's my carrot and beet pulp. And I will just place this in a bag. And then I will return this to the soil. I'm not a real big composter per se, because I guess I'm just so afraid of attracting bugs. But I find that the bugs don't really care too much for well, I don't notice a really huge problem with bugs with the carrots and the beets. So I literally just add this to my garden back in the back. Okay, now we're going to juice the apples real quick. I juiced them with the seeds, you know, did my own research and made my own decision that I'm not eating enough of these apples for the seeds to be a problem for me. So I'm gonna just go on and juice those. Again, it's gonna make a lot of noise, but this should go pretty quickly. Okay, so we're done with the juicer. So let's get that out of the way. And sort of clean up our mess a little bit. Yes, you definitely want to make sure that you have a cutting board or something, because this is bound to make a mess, as you can see. Definitely have some paper towels handy. Or something that you don't mind getting a little grimy. All right. I'm going to quickly rinse off this board. And clean this counter off a bit. So we have a few more items that we want to add to this, namely the pineapple juice, the honey and the cinnamon, and the lemon. So let's get to the lemon. Well, let's do the easy things first. Let you really get into the pot, so to speak. So yeah, we have to add our pineapple juice, a lemon, and a little bit of cinnamon. I say probably about a tablespoon of cinnamon. Not too much, just a little bit. Whoa. Here's our dull pineapple juice. Go on and add that in there. I would have preferred to have a juice, and not juice, but blend up an entire pineapple. But I don't have any pineapple. I usually keep those on hand. When I buy them, I usually buy 2 or 3 of them at a time. Okay. Now, the challenging part will be to deal with this lemon. So I should have rolled that out before I cut it, but let's go on and just give it a quick roll. It'll make it easier to juice this baby. And then I need a bowl or something to capture the juice. Hopefully that'll work. So yeah, and we're just gonna use our mussels to just juice this. See, it gets pretty clean. I don't know if you have a kitchen gadget. Actually, I do have something. This thingy. Well, it's almost gone now. But you put this in there like that. And then you can squeeze it. And probably this one is probably kind of cool because it probably also gives you a little bit of the lemon's zest, so to speak. So we'll add that in there. And we'll drizzle some honey on there, some raw honey. This is optional. You don't have to do this. So if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, you can leave this part out. But I just think it looks so yummy to do that. And then we're gonna swirl this baby around and give it a taste. Bottle it up and keep it moving. It does taste good. Yum, yum. Simply delicious. So let's go on and open this up. I don't know how much this will make, but we'll do. I don't know. That seems okay. I'm gonna need a funnel, a bottle. I have a dipper. Let me rinse this out. Don't pay that little thing any mind. That was just a little bit of leftover from the. All right, so this thing is 6 ounces. The container is 16 ounces. So it would be coming in here. So that's 12 ounces. And then if I did about 3/4 of this, then that should be plenty. Well, I guess I could go a little more. There we go. I might be able to fill this up 3 times. Because I'm sure when they measure it, they probably, see, and then that's that. I'm sure they underestimate it. So let's go for 3. Maybe I'll just not fill it up all the way. Okay. I don't know how much this will make. So let's go for 3 this time. Wow. This thing is able to take more than 16 ounces. Because I'm almost certain this is 6 ounces. Yeah, it's 6 ounces. And it's able to take a good almost 4 of these. But probably like in the store, they're probably not going to fill your thing up that much. So that's, but you are getting a little bit of foam too, so. You know what, like, probably like if you feel like you can't drink this up within a week, it would probably be wise for you to not fill it up all the way to the top, only fill it up to a true 16 ounces, and then you can put these in the freezer. So now these are ready to go for you to have for the week. You have one for every day, Monday through Friday. Ain't that cool? Or if you have a friend come over and you want to turn them on to juicing, you can just give them one of these. So that's it. The only thing left to do would be to clean up these bottles and put the caps on them. But I'm gonna do that offline because it's just gonna get kind of messy. So, but that's that.